Hello and welcome to the MP Tech Group. Well, today we're here to talk about barcode verification. And earlier this week, we shot a video about the Cognex DataMan 475V, which is a really super high-end verifier that's kind of meant to be on production lines, reading direct part mark or even paper-based labels and verifying in a production environment. But today we thought we'd focus a little bit more on some of the pedestrian things that we sell. So a label printer that verifies every barcode label that it prints to verify that the barcodes are good, and then a little handheld verifier from LVS. So the label printer here is a PX940V from Honeywell, and the handheld verifier is an LVS 9580. And once again, to help me today is Jake, who's one of our barcode verification experts. So Jake's running on the right on his laptop, just bartender, just plain old bartender. And when this Honeywell verifier first came out, one of the things we liked about it is you don't have to do anything fancy. It actually interrogates the string coming down to it, the data string, and says, oh, here's a barcode. I'm going to verify it. And here's what it's supposed to say. So it's a really nifty way to do barcode verification. The printer's not very much more money than a regular label printer. And if you need compliance for your barcode labels, this is a good way to go. So Jake, you've got bartender going there, and you've got a label up that's just a test label, and you're going to print one of them. And I'm going to kind of zoom in on the screen. Go ahead. You'll see that it prints, and when it's done, there's a little green banner that comes across the display that says, hey, you printed a good barcode. Now, Jake and I went into the printer before this video and we doctored up the next label. We drew a bunch of lines through it. So we know it's going to fail the next one. So we wanted to show you how that works too. You can see our scribbles. The printer saw our scribbles, saw the barcodes were bad, backs it up, hatches over it, says that it's reprinting, and then prints the barcode again. And this time it liked the barcodes and said they were good. So it also will generate a report. So Jake, tell us about that report.
So it gives you an image of what the verifier actually saw. And then it also gives a report with all the data as to why it got the grade it did.
Cool.
And you have the option of automatically having this download on a server somewhere, or you can just go on your web browser and view them one at a time if you'd like.
We've seen customers take this, be flagged by one of the big box vendors that they were shipping bad labels, bad barcode labels, and actually go back and produce evidence and fight those chargebacks successfully because they had this printer and this verification. So, boy, you're a sitting duck if you're getting chargebacks from a vendor for bad barcodes and you don't have some way to prove that you really are producing good barcodes. And speaking of that, sometimes the answer is, hey, your barcode's bad. Okay, send me one of my bad barcodes, or I'll go out and check my barcodes, and you're going to use this LVS verifier. So Jake, we're going to actually verify, you're going to bring up the software for that verifier, and we're going to verify a good and a bad barcode with that verifier. And you're going to verify the little, and I'm going to zoom in here, but there's a data matrix barcode in the middle of it, and you're going to verify that one. And up on the screen, we can see that we got that verification of that data matrix barcode, and then it passed that barcode, it liked it. So, and it's actually grading to the ISO standard, right? And your report's kind of got a lot of data in there. Yeah. Modulation, reflectance margin, axial non-uniformity, there's a lot of good stuff in there.
Yeah, so if you want to see the actual report, you have an option to automatically print it to a server or on an actual printer on a piece of paper if you'd like, or you can manually print each one and make it a PDF or print it to a printer.
You're going to show us that report, yeah. Like. Got to name it. Cool. So again, whether you're doing this on a kind of an AQL, I'm going to do at the beginning and end of every batch and make sure I was printing good barcodes when I started and good barcodes when I stopped, or if your volume is such that you're going to verify every barcode, you can get verification reports And again, A, confirm your barcodes are good, but B, possibly battle with one of your customers over fines over bad barcodes. And then Jake, go ahead and I don't even know if it'll read this bad barcode that's up here, but let's take that scribbled out one there and see if we can even get it to recognize that bottom barcode and fail it. I think the bottom one's what you're gonna have to do. I'm not even sure it'll see a barcode in there, but give it a try.
Yeah, so
Well, yeah.
doesn't even see that one.
Yeah, try the big one. There you go.
Doesn't detect that one
Okay,
either.
gotcha.
Too many scribbles.
Yeah. So bad barcodes, it'll come up and tell you why it was bad and everything else. So again, wanted to spend a few minutes, show you kind of more the working man's barcode verification. This little LVS handheld verifier, we like it because yes, there's a laptop, but you can put it on a laptop and make it fairly portable. It does grade to the ISO standards, but the 1D and the 2D standards. And it's about $6,000. So it's not a break the bank investment. And if you're getting fined $10,000 out of whack for bad barcodes, one fine that you avert will pay for that. And again, the Honeywell printer, we've been selling those for at least 3 years now. They've been on the market for a while and about the same price as just a regular, high-end, high-volume barcode label printer that'll actually verify all your barcodes. So above and beyond anything else, boy, we know this stuff. We live this stuff. We know the standards. If you're getting in trouble because you're making bad barcodes, our team here can really help. emptechgroup.com. Reach out to us anytime. Thanks for watching this video.